The history of Milltown will come to life through a new immersive performance experience, dancing onlookers through the 1916 building. Local 3's Elise Zwick took a tour through this abandoned textile mill.
Two childhood friends' vision is coming to light right here at Coosa Mill through performance art, inspired by the history of the mill.
So it started with literally two dancers on a street corner with a Bluetooth speaker popping up around town, hence the name. It has progressed in ways we could not have imagined at that point.
The PopUp Project is now a company of 25 dancers. It started 5 years ago, and their projects generate hundreds of thousands of dollars for the arts every year.
When the dancers aren't dancing, there will be a band in this space.
Jules Downham, the executive director, and her business partner and co-founder Maddie Waters-Cofield were former dancers themselves.
I was in California and she was in New York. And we came back here and we were like, wow, what do dancers do here? And performing artists in general, but specifically dancers, were our passion. And we realized there really wasn't a way for artists to make a living here as performing artists, and so we wanted to change that.
Their next project is bringing the Coosa Mill to life with live music, dance, and art. Collier Construction is working to develop the Milltown community and will be adding renovations to Coosa Mill to make it safe to perform and host events in.
Kept hearing over and over again that this building was scary. And so they were looking for a way to change the community's relationship to this building. And so he thought, well, what better way to do that than to get artists in the space to create experiences?
Downham says after doing research, the history of the mill will be displayed in the performances.
And we also did archival research about mill work in the South in general. It was one of the biggest employers in the South in the early 20th century.
The history of the town surrounding the mill will also be presented.
We did some interviews with people who used to live or work in this area. You know, mills had their own neighborhoods attached. So the homes were owned by the mill companies, and they would provide daycare and schools, and people really had communities around the mills.
There will be 4 performances at the mill starting September 17th and a big immersive event in November taking over all 3 floors of the mill. For tickets and more information, you can visit the Local 3 News website or open the Local 3 News app. Reporting in Chattanooga, Elise Zwick, Local 3 News.